Hello and welcome to the NFL Week 6 Top 10 Most Rigged Plays. Welcome back, disgruntled sports fans. Another week, another top 10, and away we go. So Arizona down 10 points, fourth down, and they're in field goal range. But guess what? They're just not going to kick the field goal. Instead, they're going to go for it. These blatantly obvious wrong coaching moves were to believe that all the NFL coaches don't know how to coach, but me, a random Joe, sitting at home, I can coach a better football game? Clearly, if you're down 10 points in the fourth quarter, time's a ticking away, you're in field goal range. Take the 3 now, and then hope for the touchdown next time. But don't come away empty-handed. But no, they're going to go for it on fourth down. The problem with going for it on fourth down is you might get nothing. You have a better opportunity with the easy field goal, but instead, this is how you shave some points. This is what you call points shaving. Blatantly, obviously, a wrong move. Anybody coaching at home could have made a better call than to go for it on fourth down right there. The theme of this week's top 10 is muffins, as in muffin some punts. You already know if I'm showing a punt in a top 10, chances are strong somebody's about to purposely muff a punt. So you know what that means. Take me down to the muff punt city where the returners are really fucking shitty. I want you please muff that punt. Yeah. Oh yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. I think I'm the only one who calls out these muff punts, which are obvious. And people are like, oh, mistakes happen. Oh, it happens every week, multiple times a week. And that's the theme of this week's top 10. Muff Punt City. It won't be the last one you see, I'll guarantee you. J-E-T-S. Suck. But apparently not as much as the Packers suck, because holy crap, let's take a look at this defense. Let's take a look at this effort to tackle. Ooh, sneaky Jets. Getting a little tricky here. Okay, somebody can make this tackle, right? Somebody? This guy, right? No. How about this guy? What was that? Wait a minute. Hold up. Back up the truck. Did this guy just face plant right here? Yeah, yes. Did you really think you were going to make it through a week of football without one of these kickers banging a field goal off the uprights? Come on, you know better than that. Whoa! Return of the doink. Here it is. Return of the doink. Come on. Return of the doink. Oh my God. This next play smells like muffins, as in muffin a punt return, again, and sadly this won't be the last one you see in this video. Take me down to the muff punt city where the returners are really fucking shitty. I want you please muff this punt. Yeah. So clearly what went wrong here is that he decided to shama-nama-nama on his knees. So Lamar Jackson did a hell of a job this last week throwing the game on purpose, absolutely blowing it when his team has the lead. So his team's up right here, and they want you to believe that this star NFL quarterback is going to make this bonehead move and basically cost his team the game. So they're going to pretend like the center and the quarterback aren't on the same page. Ball ends up on the ground. You know what? Just take the sack or throw it away. Just throw it away. Week 6 was most definitely the week of the muffed punt return. This is the third example. I found 3 of them in the same week. And guess what? Each team who muffed a punt return lost. You know what that means? Take me down to the muff punt city where the returners are really fucking shitty. Oh, won't you please muff this punt? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If these guys are truly professional returners, they're paid to be a punt returner in the NFL, then this should be routine. They should be catching these balls or getting the hell out of the way. The National Fixed League is not even trying to make these fumbles look real anymore. If a player's told he needs to put the ball on the ground, all it takes is one defender sticking an arm out. And it just so happens that it knocks the ball out. It's as if guys don't show any care or protection for the ball anymore. Like, watch Waddle here. Yeah, sure, dude. Just toss it right on over to the other team. That should totally kill the momentum that you had going on that drive. Totally blow the entire game. I mean, sure, dude. So when I slow it down and look at it frame by frame, it looks even more phony. Waddle is supposedly a speed demon. He should be able to put a move on these dudes right here and slip out of there. And this defender just sticks one arm out. And apparently this one arm is enough to knock the ball loose. And Waddle has the ball tucked away pretty good, so I'm not sure what the problem here is, but instead he catapults the ball forward right towards these Vikings players, and there's a guy ready to scoop it up. Watch. Just conveniently ready to scoop that ball up, as if he knew it was going to be put on the ground right in front of him, laid on his doorstep, so to speak. So phony. So here's a matchup we might see again in the playoffs. The NFL likes to create as entertaining of a game as they can when they get these two teams together. And this is no exception. So not only are the touchdowns and the turnovers scripted, the celebrations are scripted. So first, let's get to the touchdown. And I love the pass rush against Patrick Mahomes here. Watch. This has all day back there. So he completes this ball to Schuster Smith Juju Shoe. And then you see the defenders looking like the Three Stooges. But that's not all. What really caught me about this was the setup celebration. These players don't make this shit up themselves. What's he got going on there? What's that? What are you doing? What's that? That looks like you're throwing up some devil horns to me there, guy. Definitely looks like some devil horns. Hey, what's this guy doing? Acting like he's taking a picture of you throwing up devil horns. And this guy's got some devil horns. Okay. We're going to pretend like this guy just came up with this in the spur of the moment. Or no, he thought, hey, next time I score a touchdown, I'm just going to sit down, Indian style, and throw up these devil horns. Now let's watch Patrick Mahomes come in here. Let's see what he does. There's Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback, right? The new golden boy in the NFL. Let's see what he does. Boom. You see that? This is no accident. None of this is an accident. This is a planned celebration after a scripted touchdown. This guy threw up his devil horns, showing you which team he runs with. This guy right here with the 666. Same thing. There is no accidents. These guys are purposely putting up these symbols, all right? And that shows you who they are paying their allegiance to. You think the sport is different from Hollywood? Think again. sport and Hollywood are one and the same. You see people in the club throwing up that hand sign. These guys are in the club, man. It's no different. Sports entertainment. Don't you forget it. And this, of course, this here, man, is the #1 most rigged play of the week. Oh, man, it seems that the New Orleans Saints always have some of the craziest rigged plays, and this is no different. So let's go ahead and see how the Cincinnati Bengals took the lead and went on to win this ball game. Is it as awesome as the Minnesota Miracle? Not quite, but it's close. This one kind of reminded me just a little bit of the Minnesota Miracle. All right, so the Bengals are losing. Watch this. Now watch this. Watch this. Always. Trots into the end zone. High stepping it. One more time. Show us how to make a tackle in the NFL. These are professional defenders, remember. They got scouted and drafted because they're so good. Okay. So there's the defender. Now, why can't he wrap up and make a tackle? Oh, he just sucks. He just never learned how to tackle, bro. It happens that guys just make it to the pros and don't know how to wrap up and tackle. Sure. Okay, mistakes happen. But this guy right here, man. Come on. All I gotta do is just shove the dude out of bounds. But instead, he starts going for the feet. That's how you know that they're just gonna whiff completely and get nothing and end up face first on the ground. This is what they're teaching guys in the NFL, to go for the feet and pretend like you're trying to make a tackle. So these guys are taught in the peewees to make tackles properly, and then they're taught in high school to make tackles properly. And even at like junior college level and smaller college level, they're taught to properly play. But in D1 college and the pros, it's as if they're then told to pretend to act like you're trying to tackle and dive at guys' feet and end up on your face. So it's obvious to me, when they get to the pros, these guys realize they're going to be playing pretend football, and so then they have to train themselves to only go 75% and do crap like this where they're tricking the audience into thinking they're trying to make a tackle. So if you want to know where these guys learn how to do this, they learn it when they get to the pros, or before that in D1 college games, which are just as rigged as the pros. So with that said, this is the #1 most rigged play of the week, and he happens to be #1. Pure luck. Pure coincidence. And that, folks, was your top 10 for week 6. Please smash that like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Click the little bell so maybe YouTube gives you a notification, and I'll see you next time.